Oi pessoal, tudo bem? Eu estou aqui com o Robert Dilts, um dos maiores desenvolvedores da PNL e que mais criou e ajudou que a PNL crescesse e chegasse onde ela está hoje. Robert Dilts foi meu mentor já, meu 8º curso com ele, e eu fiz todas as minhas formações Practitioner, Master, Trainer, e hoje eu tive o privilégio de estar com ele aqui, numa entrevista. Hi Robert,
Hi.
Thank you for this privilege of this interview, and just to say I feel really honored to have studied with you all those years and been following your work.
You're very welcome. Yeah. It's a pleasure to be with you. Also to meet everybody there and to have the opportunity to share with you about learning NLP.
Yeah, so the first question I think that's important is, why should someone learn NLP? What's the difference that makes in a person's life?
Well, you know, I always like to say sort of my simplest definition of what is NLP is that it's tools for dreamers. That is, people who want to have a better life. They want to create something more. They want to have better relationship. They want to have better health, to improve in their profession or their business. They have a dream of something they want to make more of, and NLP gives you the tools to do that. And tools of communication, being able to be creative, innovative in your thinking, being able to be more resilient and, you know, to manage your own state. So it's really a great toolbox, and most importantly, it's giving you tools of greater awareness. You know, the idea of neurolinguistic programming is we have all these programs that we naturally learn and develop from the time we're a child. We get, some of them we learn at school, we learn from our culture, we learn from our families, and our programming is good most of the time. It helps us. We learn how to make decisions, etc. But at other times, it limits us. And so what NLP is wanting us to do is be aware of the programming. What is the programming? And then, is this working for me? First of all, what works when you're 3 years old doesn't work when you're 30 years old. And so you have to sort of update it, just like you would upgrade, you know, your new version of your smartphone. You're constantly upgrading the software. So we say programming is like the software for yourself. But you are more than that programming. Just like you would want to with your smartphone, you want to know, well, which apps do I want to download and which apps do I want to use now? The other great thing about neurolinguistic programming, it's based on modeling, and it can help you to develop new apps, make new, or you can download from somebody else. So what I would say is NLP it's like a platform that allows you to continue to develop and enrich, gives you some very, very fundamental skills that I don't really think you can get anywhere else through any other modality. Very precise skills. The basic idea is to give you the awareness to be able to live a conscious life, to be able to have choice, to be able to create the life that you want. And that's what I would say, why study NLP? Basically, if you want a better life, if you want to be able to improve your situation no matter what you're doing, NLP gives you tools to do that.
And talking about a better life and creating new choices, we're here in the Netherlands studying. I'm doing the health certification training with you, Susie, and Tim. And what can someone expect to be, for example, I've been trained by you entirely. So if someone, for example, wants to do one of the trainings with me, what are the new things you can bring?
I think this is a really important question, Maíra, because, just like anything, while NLP is a very big and vast, rich field, there are many, many different kinds of teachers, trainers. And I think one of the most important things for NLP is to be able to get the right introduction, the right trainer. To be honest, I hear, sometimes really examples of people with really bad trainers, and then it makes them think, NLP is something that is either superficial or it's manipulative or whatever. So getting the right training from the right people, I think, is important. And just as you were saying, you're here learning the health certification. You've been to our NLP University, to all of those different trainings. You've been to programs that I've done in Brazil. And so I think you are devoted yourself to really learning and giving the best NLP. And so has your father, so has Jairo, somebody I've known for many, many years. So first thing is, when there's a family of, you're inheriting this benefit benefit of NLP, but I can definitely say your dad has done the same thing. And so I think it's just like you would want to get the best quality smartphone. You want to get the best quality NLP training, and that means you would need to go to a source where you can find that. And that's why I would recommend that people come to you and your institute.
Thank you, Robert. It's been a pleasure, and I'm pretty sure we'll meet in the near future. Então, pessoal, esse é o Robert Dilts. Até mais! E para você que gostou do vídeo, se inscreva aqui no meu canal do YouTube, ativa o sininho com as notificações. Me segue lá no Instagram, Maíra Larangeira PNL, se você ainda não segue, tá bom? E para ficar sabendo dos meus cursos, e também se você quiser fazer um atendimento individual, manda um WhatsApp para esse número que está aqui embaixo, tá bom? Um beijo e até o próximo vídeo.